we advertised that we deliver on budget. Can you comment on the fact that there were no nasty surprises and no cost overruns?
I'll let you answer that, Sue.
I definitely agree. There were no nasty surprises. I think we chose to choose high-end products. So, it went over budget, but from our own choosing. So had we stuck to what you had recommended, it would have been definitely on budget. So, but we're happy. Yeah.
And what about the quality of workmanship?
I've got to say, from my point of view, I think the quality's been fantastic. We've had people come through, and some family members who think they know a little bit about the trade, and had a good look around, and very impressed with everything they saw. And certainly from our point of view, we're really happy with the finishes and the quality of all the work that's been done.
Yeah, great. And now that you're living in your new area, can you comment on the things you love most about your new look home?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you go with that.
I think firstly for me, it's the layout. The layout of it now, it makes sense, and it's more functional, and that's the part that I love probably the best. I love my kitchen. I love my, big open kitchen now, big bench. I'm not trapped in my little U-shaped kitchen anymore. This is beautiful. And I suppose ultimately looking out now, which is what I wanted. That was that was the driving force for this, was to be able to feel not trapped in here in a dark area. This is beautiful and light. I can see outside, and the big alfresco doors. It's just,
Well, that was the driving force behind it all, really, to open up the back of the house, to take in those great views out the back over the golf course. And so, you can be inside the house and really enjoy all of that, whether it's summer or winter. And that was the driving force for Sue, and I think that's been the most exciting bit for you, isn't it?
It is. And I think also the thing that I'm surprised at is that we managed to do all of this in the same footprint of the layout at the home, but we haven't compromised, really. We haven't had to compromise. We've still got 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and but we seem to have a bigger area, even though it's the same area. It's amazing.
It's just all about design, I guess, and just making use of the space that you've got.
Yeah, definitely. Exactly. Well worth it.
Yeah. And it would have had to add enormous value to the house. Just what we added in here, and the appeal, the outdoor, indoor. Situation there where you can enjoy the outdoors during summer, the indoors during winter, but still not feel hemmed in. And it would have had to have added enormous value, I think, in the house.
I agree. So getting back to the PC allowances, you felt they were quite realistic, and we had allowed a generous amount for you?
Yep.
Yes, I definitely think so. I think I just tend to,
in many instances, they were fine.
Oh, yeah, true.
And
true.
It's a really good guide. It provides a really good guide.
Yeah, it does.
And then if you want to go to a high-end quality in any particular area, at least you know what you're doing. And you make that choice. But in terms of what's realistic, it was definitely realistic.
And how about the timing of the project? Did we get you back on time?
Yep.
Yeah. We were here for Christmas, so...
And really, the process took a fair while, but most of that was due to us making our decisions and wanting to
take time.
It takes the time to work it all out, or it does for us anyway. Might not for everyone.
This for us we've never done this before. I think that's another thing. We've never done this before. We've never renovated or built, and it's a scary process if you haven't done it. But it wasn't scary. It was really exciting. It was, I loved every single moment of it. There was no drama or anything. It was just a good process.
So how would you rate Dowling Homes as in providing a complete building service?
I think that's the important bit. I think that alleviates the stress because you're coordinating everything, and you're there to give us advice, and you provide all the answers for us, all the, millions of times that, we emailed and with all our questions that they were, easily answered and taken care of. And we didn't have to worry about the coordinating of it. That was taken care of, and it did flow. It really flowed really well. So
you said at the very outset, however long ago that was now, I can't remember, but that no questions too silly. If we've got questions, we've got things that we want to know about, well then just ask and you'll take that on board.
Yeah.
And that's an easy thing to say, but it's not such an easy thing to follow through on. But we found that you guys really followed through on that very well. Anyone that we had dealings with, if we had questions, it was never a silly question. It was never, we never felt like we were being pressured to do anything too quickly. And we really enjoyed that experience because it is, we're novices. We're trying to build something that's really important to us. We're spending a lot of money. So you want to be treated with respect and have your questions treated with respect. And we felt we got that every step of the way. They're nice people.
Lovely
nice
people.
company.
Yeah, you have. And it's been fun dealing with Dan and Troy. I've had a lot of fun actually.
Oh, it's great having lovely customers like yourselves that make our journey a lot easier as well.
We were saying earlier too, the trades that we've dealt with have all been really nice people, and the quality of their work's been exceptional. But on top of that, they're good people as well. So that was nice.
Yeah. How did you find the service in regard to extras over and above the original scope of the project?
You had many of those to do with.
The question is, how did you do with it?
Easily. I mean, it was virtually anything that we came up with. It's doable, and don't worry, we'll take care of it. So,
but giving us the information we needed along the way to make that decision as well.
Yeah, that's right. So it's definitely. It has grown. The project has grown from our first thoughts of what we were going to do through our choice. But none of it was too hard. None of it was a problem. It's just happened. It just was taken care of. So, fantastic.
So what would you say to anyone who was talking to you about having a building project done?
Oh, definitely would recommend Dowling Homes. I would say, you really need to do this once in your life. This is, it's just a fantastic experience, and you create, you get to create your own area, your own space. It's very exciting. And Dowling Homes made it a simpler process than what I ever thought it would be. So, yeah.
So when you come out here first thing in the morning, what's the first thing you think of?
I guess just what I love probably the most is that I always feel like I'm outside now. I feel like all I have to do is open those sliding doors, and even in this area, I don't have to go outside as much anymore. I'm outside even when I'm in here. It's just, I love it. I just love looking out there. It's just beautiful.
So it sounds like it was worth the exercise.
Oh, definitely worth the exercise. Yeah, there's not a shadow of a doubt. None. Yeah, it was 100% worth every bit of it. Yeah.
And, definitely. And Sue in particular has really enjoyed the whole journey, the whole time. And I think that's something really important as well, that if you're going to do it, make sure you embrace it and take the time to embrace it, because it is a great experience. And if you view it, I suppose, as a chore and the inconveniences, because obviously there are inconveniences along the way, but that's all a part of it. And you just got to embrace it, take it in, and just look forward to the final result. And we're not quite there yet. There's still some finishing off touches to do, but we really love where we're at, and thinking about doing more.
Brett and Sue, thanks very much.
Thanks, Kim.
Thanks, Kim.